Today we're going to be installing the new Power Commander 5 with timing, part number 22-046 on a Yamaha Raptor 700. As you can see, we already have removed the front plastics from here, right here, the seat, and removed the tank here, and the seat's gone from here, right here in this area. It's a little bit different than your last install. Just going to give you a quick rundown. We've already installed it, so you can pick up on this small session I'm going to provide, or you can pay someone to do it. Okay, start off, we have the unit here. This is the unit here, and you just throw it down where the toolkit used to be. You run the wires down here on the side of the air box, past the ECU. You're going to run it straight up to your battery, and you're going to ground. Your ground wire goes here on the negative side of the battery here. Okay, and then you're going to run down, you're going to unplug the stock wiring harness from the fuel injector here, right here. Okay, and then you're going to plug up what Dynajet has provided here. See how that goes? You unplug the stock one from here, and then you're going to plug up what Dynajet's provided here and here. That's the wiring harness going to the inline fuel injector. That's just the second point from your battery ground here. Make sure your battery's unplugged, not plugged up. Okay, you don't want anyone getting hurt. So that's that. And then we're going to go around to unplug the throttle position sensor connector. It's the one with the rubber boot on it. It's the one everyone always gets wrong. I've never sold a Power Commander, but I imagine if I did, someone would call and say, hey, you sold me a faulty Power Commander unit, and this is why. You want to unplug from the throttle body the right side, this one here. Okay, you want to do this one here. Here's a good shot of it. It's got the rubber boot on it, the black rubber boot. You're going to do it from this side. So if you're on the clutch side of the ATV, it's going to be this one here, to the left, here, here. Okay, you plug that in. You already got the one on the top of the throttle body, the fuel injector. I'm sorry, this is the throttle body. And then I just ran my wires on around through the tank. We're going to get to the ignition. Actually, we're going to do this the right way. We're not going to go to the ignition coil. We're going to go to the next step. Just bear with me a second. Okay, the next step, you're going to locate the crank pickup coil connector, which is not far from the battery. You see here, follow down to your frame. It's this one here. It's this plug here. And that's where that's going to go. You're going to plug the connectors from the PC5 in line of the stock wiring harness and crank connector here. Okay, and you'll know if you got the right one. There's a couple of them down here. but this one's got a black wire and a baby blue wire from the factory. There's one that looks identical to this. You want to get the one with the black wire and the baby blue wire, and then you're going to take what Dynajet provided with the brown and white wires, and you're going to plug them up here. And that's the stock wiring harness and crank connector. That should be step number 4. First being the battery here, second one being on top here, the third one over to the throttle body. That's number 4. The loop is connection. It's a breeze, pretty much plug and play. The last step, what I did was I came down from the intake, past the brake fluid. All your wires are going to end up top up here anyway, you know, around the fuel injector part. So what I did was I ran my wires up under the tank. I ran them up under the tank through here. And then I came down to get to my ignition coil. Now I'm going to zoom out here so everyone can see where that ignition coil is. It's not actually this guy here. It's hiding just below underneath him here. That's your ignition coil. Here. And all you're going to do, there's orange at the bottom and there's red at the top. Follow me now to the connector up front. Okay. There's red at the top and there's orange at the bottom. You're going to connect the red to go back up top, and you're going to connect the green and white wire to the orange one. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Can't really get any better shot of that coil. Well, here we are. Red at the top, and then you're going to take the Dynajet version, the green and white, and you're going to plug that. You're going to plug the orange up into that and back into the bottom of the coil. There's only 2 places. And that's where the ignition comes in. We're looking at gains from 2 to 4 horsepower, I believe. I didn't run it for the horsepower. I'm ungodly fast anyway with this 2007 GYTR Raptor. So I wasn't shooting for horsepower. I mainly, you know, I want a good power curve and I wanted to carry it throughout the curve, so that's why I made the purchase. I hope you guys find this video useful. I do not sell these. I'm not even a professional installer. But that's how you do it. I hadn't found one online, so I decided to make one for you guys. And if you need installation instructions on anything else, you can shoot us an email, and we'll be glad to help you for free here and here. I don't know why I like saying here so much, but I am here if you need me. You can send me an email, and thanks for watching. We'll do an install on the FCI intake with the oversized filter. We'll do an install on the flex bars with the risers, Rox risers. We'll do an install video on the install of the A-arms. Yeah, so you don't have to go to the dealership. You can just do this stuff all yourself. We'll do a lot, guys. I hope you found this useful. Oh, and if you guys do need tires, I do have some tires. Pretty good sized tires for sale. Pretty good sale on the tires. Fire sale, actually, on the tires. Black Friday sale passed, but it's going to be a Blue Monday this week coming, and we'll have that on sale. We got a gas can for sale. Let's see. Got some Rotella oil for sale. Probably about 2 teaspoons in there. We can ship that anywhere in the lower 48 states for 50 cents. If you're interested in that, we got a BB gun if you want to buy that. And we got this chest protector also. If you ever see this chest protector, just stay away from the rider who's on it. You know, you don't want to race him. And I'll go as far as to say, not just that chest protector, But those boots and that helmet, if you ever see that guy, hey, just stay away, man. He's a monster.